1, 2, 3.
It's Miss Jamie Lin Wilson. How are you?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here.
We're happy you're here. I was overly happy that we saw you on the poster and on the schedule when they said Jamie Lin Wilson was playing, and you sounded fabulous.
Thank you.
I don't know that I've ever heard you with your own band or a band.
Really?
You're always a victim of Jamie's here, let's get her up to sing with us.
Right.
I've heard you do a million acoustic shows.
Yeah.
But as far as doing a full-fledged, this is my show, and these are the people that I worked with.
Yeah.
And you were badass.
Yeah, thanks. Well, because mostly you go to Steamboat, I guess, is where I see you up there with, like, in a festival situation.
Or in the studio.
Or in the studio or
for
whatever.
Whatever reason,
and
you don't bring full band.
I don't know why I should do that. You have amps in there. But, yeah, it's a thing that, like, I love to do it at festivals. I do, like, maybe 4 or 5 band runs a year. And then a lot of times I'll just kind of go, like, there's several bands even that are here today that where I just go, hey, you guys want to play with me? And I send them the songs, and then they learn them, and then we get, which is what happened today. That was the damn Quails.
Yeah.
They're going to play the Saxon Pub later.
They're double dipping.
They're double dipping, yeah.
And it's good to see the Quails back.
Yeah.
So I didn't even recognize Brian. He walked right by me. I'm like,
yeah, it's so fun to just be able to, you know, and I do have guys now that, like, know the set and, you know, that have been playing with me for, usually it's American Aquarium. Those boys play with me most of the time. But they're on a big run right now. And
the other part is you have a great relationship with Turnpike. And they're very selective about who they want on their festivals, which a lot of
I've heard that.
A lot of festivals do that. Whoever's the headliner, they're like, you know, they want to make sure they like who's in.
Right.
And you've sang with them a lot. Didn't you do the Opry with Turnpike?
Yeah, we've been good friends for a long time. So I write with Evan a lot, and I sing on their records. Like, when there's a girl on the record, it's me. Right, so far. I don't know. I mean, it seems presumptuous.
Do you know who Lori is? Have you met
no. No, Lori was around before. Like, Lori's songs were around before we got to be friends.
So maybe you had some inside knowledge on who Lori really
I don't even
is.
think that
she's real. Yeah, I've heard that as well.
I mean, she's probably a combination of a lot of people.
Any chance you'll get up tonight with them, as I've been talking about?
I haven't heard.
Yeah.
I don't know. I am going to sing with American Aquarium, though.
That's cool.
Yeah.
You sing with a lot of people because you're a great singer to start with, but you understand, and it's a art, singing harmony with people.
I love it.
You and Courtney Patton.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
I love to see y'all together. I loved when y'all got in the car the other day. I watched the whole thing. I'll sit for.
You just watch us be dumb in the car.
Oh no!
Like,
I mean, it's
squirrel. Okay.
It's entertaining, and Courtney, clearly, I said, if you ever don't want to do this, music thing, come do radio.
Come on with it.
Yeah. So maybe later we'll see you up on stage. With
Yeah. I do. I sing a lot with a bunch of these guys because like, I've been doing this a long time.
Right.
You know, so over the years, shows with, like, I'll go play a show with Bruce Robinson, and then I'm the opener, and then he'll go, hey, you want to come up and sing Angry all the time? I go open for American Aquarium, or at festivals, hey, you want to learn this song? Yeah, sure.
Right.
And by the end of 15 years, I've got a couple songs with everybody, and like I know a few of everybody.
There's Jamie, come on up.
In the day.
I've heard you and Courtney laugh at it before because y'all, when y'all are out there, y'all get pulled up.
I love it, though.
Okay.
Like, I love it because harmony is to make other people sound, but, like, to add to a collective thing to make it lift more is one of my favorite things to do.
And it's
like,
an art.
It's an art.
Singing harmony is not easy.
And it's what I learned how to do when I was little. Like, I learned how to sing in harmony.
Yeah, not get in the way, not try to make it about your vocal, to blend.
I want to blend, and I want to find the other part, like, find the hole and, like, go there. So. Teetotal Tommy took a toke of tea. Black cat's backing up a big oak tree.
In the studio working in music, or are you just working period?
I'm writing right now, like, trying really hard to find the time and to make, not find the time, but to make the time to, it's summertime, I got the kids at home, and like, Mama's going to go hang out in the trailer for a few hours. Don't come in there. Pretend like I'm not here.
Now? I feel like we've been having this conversation and like.
Joni just turned 12. Maggie is 9. And TR will be 8, like, in a couple weeks. And Griffin will be 4 in a couple weeks. So, like,
one more. Come on. You can put a basketball team out there.
Man, I think I like just, like, not having that.
You have a lot of.
I think I'm comfortable where I am.
You have a great support circle.
Oh, it's
that helps out with you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean.
And Rita's here. We know better than to let her help.
She has helped me before.
Yeah, but that time in the studio where she was throwing. She didn't realize that you could hand food to a baby. Yeah. She literally was throwing it across the room.
Give the baby the puffs, and she's like, "Here, child."
Yeah, and there's a thing called breastfeeding that women do, and of course Rita had to make it fun and said, "Hey, there's the milking chair over there."
Mm-hmm,
so to this day, it's still the milking chair.
It's the milking chair. I mean, that's accurate.
Yeah, it kind of is.
I gotta go milk myself for a second.
On that note, we love you.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here. I'm glad to see you.
You did a great job.
Thank you.
I'm so happy you're here as well.
Yeah.
And you came out last night, too.
I did.
Because you're a fan
Black,
as well. Did
yeah.
you like Clint?
It was so good. Like, exceeded all of the things. You never know with those, what do they call them, legend, like the legacy artists or whatever, like that have been going. You never know. Some of them come out singing to a track.
Right.
Some of them come out.
Some of them don't have their voice
anymore. Some of them can't sing anymore. Right. Or they sit on a stool and they can't play guitar, or they're hammered, or they're on pills, or they're like, you just don't actually know.
Right.
And he sang all the high notes.
Right.
They didn't even change the keys. Like he wasn't even dropping keys.
See, we wouldn't even know that. But
I mean, he was just like hit after hit and trading solos with Hayden.
Yeah, he could play. Clint Black is definitely a good player.
He plays harmonica, and he had that wireless mic hooked up to his harmonica rack.
I know you play the harp as well.
Yeah.
Did you pick up some? You're like,
I want one of those wireless mics.
That's what I was saying.
I was like, I need one of those rigs.
So you can walk around. You don't have to walk up to the microphone.
And he's like handling his own stuff. There's not like a crew guy coming out and like giving him his things. Like, he's going over and picking up his harp and finding the right one and like wrapping the microphone around the rack.
Look, I'm wearing a Poison shirt, and that was my jam back in the 80s, the late 80s. 1989, when Clint Black released Killin' Time, that changed it for me, because then I realized everybody started gravitating. Before Garth Brooks, there was Clint Black, and he was huge.
Right. And he wrote all those songs.
Yeah. And
he wrote
22 number one hits, and he had plenty more, 28 million albums. I wanted to get to talk to him. I get it. Some artists right now being very protective.
I wanted to talk to him too. I was like, me and Brian, my guitar player, we were heading out, and I was like, you want to go try to talk to Clint Black? You think we could do it? And he's like, I feel like we had just a real good experience just now, and maybe we just don't want to push it.
Yeah,
I was like, okay, I'm with you. Like, let's just go.
Don't meet your heroes.
Yeah,
and the worst thing you do if you catch him at the wrong time is, he's
so good.
Good to see, and he walks off. You're like, oh.
But I wanted to tell you that Killin' Time was my first CD I ever bought.
Yeah, mine too, I think.
But I wanted to tell you that if you needed me to sing Winona's part on Bad Goodbye, I could totally nail it.
Or Lisa Hartman's
parts.
Can
I go on the road with you? Like, I'll be your Winona.
I'll look you in the eye
Lisa.
when you sing When I Said I Do.
Yeah, I will.
And now they're out together.
I know. They're doing that run together, that tour together.
Well, I don't have any pull with Clint Black, or I would ask him to.
I used to have a real big crush on his brother, Brian.
Brian was here last night, too.
Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, I wish I'd have talked to him.
Now, he'd have probably talked to you. Because he's even
when I was like 10, Brian Black used to come and play the Austin County Fair every year. And I would, like, the kickoff dance. My dad was on the fair board at night. I used to just watch him.
Sit there and
so good. Yeah, I loved him so much. He was probably my first crush.
See, now he would have, you would have made his year. Because you don't hear, you were my first crush every single day. Especially from Lin Wilson.
I definitely don't.
Yeah. No, I don't hear that from my wife.
Yeah, I mean.
She's out there telling me to hurry up. Lin Wilson, thanks for coming by.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Live from KOKEFEST 2022. I'm about to, there's
a bar.
Where is this a bar?
I thought we were here for you to make me a drink.
Hello, Trouble Hall. I want to make you a drink. Officially right here. I want to do it on the air. I'm going to put my mic down.
All right, so I need 4 ice cubes. I didn't bring any cash for your tip jar. I'll give you a tip. Put a lot of whiskey in there. That's a tip. That's good, actually. That's all right, actually. There you go. Thank you. This is beautiful. Look at that. You have anything else that we're supposed to put in there? No?
No.
It's fine. Yeah, I like it. I'm not afraid of your COVID.
Jack and Coke and Jamie Lin Wilson.
Yep.